chest and triceps today. Nice, easy, powerful day. It's a beautiful day, but they're all the same, you know. All the days are the same. Chest, legs, back, they're all equal. I don't like one more than the other. What is the hold up? All right. Yeah, so get into it. Do the typical amount of sets. Want to prioritize good contractions today over just pure power. So we might just do a little bit of lighter weights just to make sure that we're getting everything as far out as we can and just improve every little bit by just destroying everything. So, yeah, exciting day. You know, just kind of keep a little bit of your shoulders behind the actual handles, and that way you can feel the tension build right up into the chest. And then work the shoulder blades back a little bit. Come on. Whew. But yeah, whenever I'm doing them, I want to try to work until failure, and you know you've hit it once you can't push at all. Just simply tucking them in and just straight extending is the best way. But as soon as you start flaring, you're going to start feeling it in shoulders. And not that it's a bad thing I can work my shoulders, but I don't want to pull anything when I'm flaring out and it's pulling my shoulders back in a position that they're not meant to just go into. So prolong the shoulder health, do them correctly, and you'll be good. All right, and then just to be able to get some extra reps, we're gonna just force it. Ooh. You want to make sure that you can feel it in your chest as you do these, obviously, but whether or not you need to adjust your seat to make sure, try a bunch of different positions and see whichever one feels best for the chest. And then also make sure as you do these, when you complete your rep, give a nice pause at the top and try to squeeze your chest together beyond just what you're trying to do with your arms, which just simply looks like this. When you do it right, it feels great. And if you do it wrong, you're gonna feel it right in your shoulders. All right. Next, I just want to work into some single arms, just because they're great for pure isolation. I find it more useful to use this machine when you've already done multiple chest workouts and you want to hit sort of a bench and get a good amount of weight in without completely utilizing any other muscles. Because from here, I feel a lot more locked in, where on bench, I can get locked in, but I still feel like I'm working my triceps a little bit. But with this, I can just focus pure chest. And it also provides the safety of not needing a spotter, which at this point in the workout, I would need one for each set. But here, I can just utilize it myself. And then when I need to push or try to get an extra rep, I can just use a little bit of my inertia and just fight it forward. Yeah, definitely burned out. Okay. Come on, try for one more. Okay. All right, one more set of this, and then on to the next triceps. All right, and then moving on, we're gonna do some push downs. whenever I'm doing these, if I want to bang out just some extra reps and I can't get it strictly, I'll just use my shoulders and then just take them out and then do the negative. So right there, I can't do it. So bring the shoulders back in and just bring it all the way down and then just let it fight back up and see if I can get it. Can't. Use everything I got to get it back down and then fight. And then same thing. And just a few extra really help. What are these? All right, this is going to be the tightest chain belt I've ever had. It's going to be brutal to do, but it's all there is. Oh my God. Oh. Phew, Jesus. All right. No, not at all. Just go ahead. Whew. Oh my goodness, if I had like one more chain, save my stomach. Definitely feeling pretty good about it. Might not show too crazy, but just from doing those muscle ups, you can see where the bars were hitting my chest or my stomach. Not the most defined chest, but we're working on it. It's got some pretty good power though. Definitely need to work on the abs a little more. Let's see. Up, down. I can't split them, but obliques. Geez, that guy can't pick a lane. He just wants to be anywhere. He thinks one lane, you know what? Let him be the lesson for today. The grass is always greener on the other side. Till you hop over to the other side. Then it's the same grass. And you realize that. Perspective changes everything. And as soon as you start switching sides, you're not going to realize what's going on. And more often than not, when you switch sides and you think it's better because the grass feels greener at first, in the long run, you just destroy the other side because you didn't stay committed to it, didn't get to see the benefit of the other side, and now you're on this new side, and you probably will switch back to the other side before you get the benefit of that new side. So, if you're going to switch, make sure it's the logical choice and makes the most sense. If it's a risk is good. It's risk for a reason. I'm not saying just go out and blow all your money and gamble, but you should take on a decent amount of risk in your lifetime. A lot of people stay away from risk, and that's okay. But I believe that a little bit of risk is going to pay off as long as you do it correctly and you maintain it, especially in the long run. Like if you're investing and you're scared of risking it and you're throwing money in right now and you're watching it just deplete and go down, you need to wait. You need to take the risk and then just wait for it to grow and you'll be good. But yeah, grass, it's green on both sides. It's the same green, but you don't know it because you don't understand it. So as soon as you start to understand why that side seems greener, it's going to start looking less green. God, everybody's driving like maniacs today. Holy moly. I don't know what's going on with that guy. It's the same guy for the grass analogy, and he just swerved all the way in the shoulder when there's nothing in the road. So, there might be something else going on. Who knows? But yeah, I'm a very avid believer that people always think that they need a change, but as soon as they take that change, in the moment, it feels like that change was the necessary thing and it's the betterment for your life. And in some cases it is, and it takes a lot of realization to figure that out. But some people want to be very quick to switching. They want to jump to a new situation and then realize, oh, it's kind of the same situation I'm already in, just a different place, different person, different whatever. It can apply to all sorts of things. All in all, if it's the same scenario, just a different boss or a different partner, dwindle it down, it's going to become the same thing eventually. Unless you really enjoy your new boss and they're completely different or a lot better, chances are after enough time, there's a puppy love stage to a lot of things. So you might think it's just applicable to a relationship, but that's not true. You find a job you like and you're doing it short term and you're just now into it, you're switching it up, you're going for this new job and you love it in the moment, and then a year down the line you don't know how much you love it compared to what you had before. And it might not be your boss, it might just be the overall work of it all. There's tons of factors that go into it, even the coworkers you're working with. So you might not like them, or you might like the other ones better, and now you're stuck in this one thing, and depending how you ended on the other thing, you might not be able to get that back. So now you're stuck in the new green grass. That's the same, and apparently it could be worse. So you're taking the risk on whether it's going to be better or worse. You don't know. It's good to figure out what's out there for you. Don't get me wrong. But you shouldn't just switch because you feel like you need to switch because you want to change the scenery. Or this feels like it's not working out, or it's not my forte. It's not what I want to do. Chances are you don't know what you want to do, especially if you're my age. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm getting a degree. So It's what you got to do. And I would love to start a business. I don't know what in exactly yet, but that's the things I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, most definitely, whenever you're faced with, you know, a Y in the road, you got two options. Chances are you don't have two options, you have infinite options. It depends how you want to look at it. So, you can think, oh, I can go with this job or this job. No. There's so many places. If you got two people who want to hire you, there's a third out there. You can find them, figure out what's going on, and then you can use that to your advantage. It's simple. Or you can go with neither of them. You don't need to go with them. Or if you go with one, I mean, you can always compare the two, see which one you like better, but chances are you have more options than what's laid out in front of you. You just need to step back, look it over, and realize what it is that you can do. Maybe neither of them feel correct at the time. So you just sit back, get a smaller job that's not going to pay as much, and you look for the next one before you overcommit to something and get yourself locked in for a year or so before you realize you don't like it. But yeah, a huge thing is understanding when you're in a puppy love phase for anything. And it's going to be right away. If you love your job, just because it's new, it's fresh, it's a nice new scene, it's got a lot of change coming with it, that's good. But if you start to feel that dwindle off and it no longer feels like this amazing new thing, then you realize, okay, I was in love with it because I was in love with the change of it. I wanted the change, but now I'm regretting that change because it's panning out to just be the same thing that I had before with all these new factors now. And I don't know how I like these new factors. I don't know how much they benefit me or how much they don't benefit me. Always weigh out your pros and cons. But all right, let's get something to eat.